Welcome back, everybody, to my channel. My name is Fem, and we're gonna get back into some Noble. Um, we've got a huge family tree, and we do have some building happening. So hopefully, it'll end up splitting because this is a lot of people to keep track of. But throughout everything, we do have Humphrey the Eighth. We want to keep going with Humphrey's line no matter what happens. That's literally the furthest we've gotten with it. So I'm wondering if it's still probably going to leave with Humphrey, but let's get back into it and see how far we can go with this, guys. All right. Okay, so we've got a wedding. During the wedding of Clotta III and Sangarius II, an inebriated servant mistakenly dropped a heavy pouch of gold onto Ruswin V's lap, who graciously accepted this gift from the heavens. Well, who wouldn't? Despite the priest's best efforts and Alarilla II's dazzling but overpriced fireworks, I don't remember seeing this one, Sangarius II and Clotta III were reluctantly wed. Ooh, reluctant. While House Salister wept as their gold vanished into the bottomless pockets of House Sapwood's wedding caterers. Well, I mean, yeah, they look cute. They look cute together. Alright, we got stuff going on over here. Malige, after weeks of coughing up more phlegm than a tavern wench has tankards, Ren Salister finally succumbed to the illness. Oh, Ren died, granting House Salister's sudden spike in notoriety. Well, at least he had 3 kids. At least he had kids before he passed. All right, what do we got? A stone and sweat mingled on the castle grounds. Lupine squashed every harebrained suggestion from the builders and insisted on walls that actually stand upright. No flying buttresses, angled like drunken stouts under Edenirix III's ever watchful glare. Superstition and scaffolding. Malige, after insisting the builders affix a horseshoe above every doorway to ward off bad luck, Edenirix II Salister paraded grandly atop the highest scaffold to bless their gleaming new fortress. Just as they flourished a rabbit's foot, the superstitious noble stepped squarely on an unfastened plank and vanished. One tragic squeal, and a plume of dust later, poof! The castle had its first ghost before the ink on its plans was dry. Wow. Okay. What a way to go. What a way to go. Alright, Golia, you can help them. Now I need to get him married off again. Fabulous. Oy vey. I don't know if I have any good squires. Anybody who's like really good, otherwise I would do this. But, I mean, I do have the newest one. He would be good. So we could do someone who's really good. Maybe not. I just don't want to lose any more people. So it's just getting rid of this. Oh, we'd get rid of Queeneria, though. I did say I would continue with Humphrey, so I'm going to have to continue with Humphrey. I'm sorry, I did like Queeneria. Hopefully she'll still be in their background. In the background, we're gonna lose Cash, but I believe we still have another female who's a bastard around here, or another baby who's a bastard around here somewhere. I thought we did. Could have swore we did. Maybe I'm thinking wrong. Could have swore we did, but I'm not seeing anyone. Maybe they died. I'm sorry. If they did, I'm sorry. Lupine. I do have another young man over here who needs... Okay, so you're not very good. You're not very good with her either. Is there any males that would be good with that? Not really. I'm going to give it to you. Alright. In a daring display at the House Safemore Court, Clotta II resorted to catapulting a bouquet directly at Griffin II, securing a surprise engagement. And she got the moniker Clotta II the Foul. I'm going to have you go with Miss Petgit. How did this baby go? My liege, amidst the laborious groans and the anxious pacing of Malot in the fourth, Joanna quietly delivered a healthy, legitimate boy. Good job. So now they have 4 babies. Wow. Wait. I never renamed this one. Sorry, guys. I'm realizing I never renamed this one. Go figure. You know, stuff happens. Alright, so with this one, how about we name you Raven? And then. Oh, Raven's a patron. Cool. And then a male name. Just because this is kind of funny, Phoenix. They're both birds. Raven and Phoenix. What do you know? Alright. Malige as the halls of the house Alistair stayed echoed with the screams of childbirth. Quinira the third Alistair finally expelled a squalling bundle of joy. Healthy, legitimate son. See, it's not walrus. At least we have a walpus. I don't think we have a walrus. I don't think we've ever had a walrus. I noticed somebody in the comments saying walrus, but I don't remember having a walrus. Okay. This is Walmiss. We're gonna name you. I don't think I have done Phoenix yet, so I'm gonna go with Reed. And we got more over here, more pregnancies. Alright, so we need to find somebody. Ooh, perfect. Found one. Okay, how did this one go? In an unprecedented turn at House Crankheim's court, Carmel wowed the gathered nobles with a peculiar courtship gift, a live chicken to ward off bad spirits. They always good. And I did get a suggestion for some names related to the constant animals we have. Which I think is why everybody keeps commenting, you know, things like Sparrow, Robin, and stuff, because we have so many animals. Maybe we should name someone Chicken or Goat. Just for the hell of it. Let me know if you guys like that idea. As the courtship at the House Crankheim court drew to a close, Bud the Second strictly fended off suitors with their Okay. Fine. So where's that over? Yeah. I'm gonna have Bud go with. I don't think we have much else happening. Okay. Let's keep moving on. Alright, who would be best suited for that? Let's get Hyacinth to do it. And who is... Why are so many people getting into duels? So frustrating. I'm gonna have Lupine do it. Here's the thing. We don't have a Lupine the Third. At least I don't think so. Oh, we did. Well, we did. Technically, we did. These two have not had any more kids. They had Lupine the Third and he died. So if you've ever seen that anime, there is an anime called Lupine the Third. So, anyway. Alright, how did this baby go? After an impressively noisy ordeal involving enough screaming to wake the dead, Edinurix IV brought forth a robust, legitimate girl, leaving Wereburmis II limp with pride and exhaustion. We now have an Edinurix V. Nice. I don't have anyone for you to marry, my dear. Not yet, at least. So we'll be losing this small little family. So we'll be losing Queeneria, Mlotton, Walburmis. It kind of sucks, though, that we're going to be losing as much as we are. Okay. More babies! Oh, perfect. You can help your son. And your daughter-in-law, that is. Malige, amidst the grand wedding, Carmel and Gilatus II exchanged looks of terror as negotiations crumbled. Aw. Really? Rude. Rude. As the halls of the House Alistair stayed echoed with the screams of childbirth, Clotta III heroically brought forth a healthy, legitimate baby girl. So Clotta, I believe she's over this way, right? Yes. Clotta the Fourth. See, I knew where she was. I was like, I'm pretty sure I know where she is. How did this go? With a flourish of vows and a cake large enough to double as a fortress, Clotta II and Griffin II ended the wedding in matrimonial bliss. Yay! Good job. So, Claudia's married again. I think she might be able to have some more kids. I don't know. We'll see. My liege, during the courtship at House Crankheim, Crericus III serenaded Luthada II with a song about turnip farming. Meanwhile, Fem the Fifth, oh my gosh, Fem is still alive and going, wept so profusely at the lyrics that they had to use 3 tablecloths as handkerchiefs. Luthada II promptly accepted another suitor's ring. Rude. Very rude. Golia, you can help him. Carmel... Your health is really low, and so is his. I wonder if that'll change. Well, I'm gonna try with you. Let's have your father go with. This is a very, very big household. This is what happens when you go into endless mode. As Fricker, that's a fun name, and the ragtag bandits demanded tribute, while Bernus II distracted them with a raucous jig. Okay, so I knew he'd be fine. As the halls of House Billytor estate roared with revelry, Rose bravely navigated the sea of merrymakers with a toast and a smile. Rose secured a hearty alliance. Yay! When House Billytor's jester began juggling flaming torches, he bravely helped mitigate that. Cool. In a spectacle outside the House Celestor estate of Vina, the third expertly shot the feather from Idoda III's cap with a sneaky House Sapwood servant. While a sneaky House Sapwood servant trotted off with a crate of House Celestor's finest olive oil. No one's pride or pantry was spared. Rude. We're like getting things and then losing them. It's like, what the heck's going on here? Alright, how did this baby making go? A thunder crashed and nurses fled about. Alarilla the third survived perilous pregnancy, but the baby did not. I'm sorry. And I had somebody who had like high stats. I don't know what to say, guys. Stuff like that happens, unfortunately. Alright, you guys are having a baby. Who can help you? Also, this means that we will not have the help from Quinoria anymore, and she's been very invaluable for babies. That sucks, though. In the chaotic world of noble rivals, in power plays Golia III defied expectations, peacefully brought a healthy girl into the world. And it mentions delicate flower. So, we have to change the name. Gold is an interesting name, so we have to go with a flower. So, let's see. I have some of them. I can go back to the other ones. Trying to find good names for those. Yeah, I guess we'll go back to that one. I don't think I've had it. Yeah, that's really how it works. I can't spell for crap, guys. Sorry. Could do Posy? Yeah, let's do Posy. Because I couldn't really find any that we haven't used. And I forgot to write some names down. My bad, guys. There goes that family. Bye, Queen Area. The bizarre consequences of wine and wooing. Oh, no. As the evening's goblets clinked and tongues wagged with merry abandon, Carmel Salster found themselves in a peculiar duel of wits and woo with none other than Walelnard II. Unfortunately, the young Walelnard II, swayed perhaps by the allure of a shinier dowry, or the budding eyelashes of a particularly pretty maiden, decided to pledge their troth elsewhere. To compound the misadventure, Carmel later discovered the fruit of their ill-fated wine-soaked tete-a-tete. With Walelnard, the second would soon be arriving in 9 months. Did I not just call that? I said, oh, we don't have our, go figure. We're going to lose our bastard. Nope, we got another one. With an entourage louder than a wedding procession, Hyacinth sweet-talked every peasant from here to the riverbank, departing with double the usual goods, and if gossip is to believe, twice as many blushes. So now she's promiscuous, and then she dies. Okay. Fabulous. Wonderful. I'm being sarcastic, if you can't tell. Hyacinth III, you're going to go to your grandmother's funeral. Golia, you shall help. What is the stat that they're looking for? Oh, charisma. Okay, that makes sense. All right. And there it is. All right, we are going to rename her. Wait, what's her father's name? Willelnard. No, that doesn't really tell me anything. I thought that might help me figure out what I wanted to call her, but, you know, it didn't help much. Not as much as I would hope. So, let's go with Winnie. All right, how did this go? The Gilded Grin. As Quiricus III bid adieu to Gillibamus II at the opulent feast, they couldn't help but smirk. Oh, knowing their cutting wit, oh, they stole some money. Or they slyly took some money. As Golia IV graced the feast at House Billy Tor's estate with their presence, their cautious demeanor and impeccable manners impressed them. Okay. Fabulous. So, who's hosting? Mlottin the Third. Oh, so they've become House Diresiator? These are interesting names. We have all of our houses here except for House Crankheim. So we are going to continue having more of our houses, and House Crankheim is going to disappear next because we've lost House Sapwood, House Winchester, and Crankheim is... We're going to lose the other houses, guys. We're going to only have our... Oh, that's going to be interesting. Let's send Petgit. Alright, how did this baby go? With an ungodly amount of groaning and screaming, Alis II had a difficult but successful delivery, giving birth to a healthy, legitimate boy. Good job, sweetie. So now we have another name. So, let us find a good name. I did get an interesting suggestion. Let's go with Merlin! Because we have, you know, some... Anyway. A theme. Condelled? That's an interesting name. Condelled. Oh, and you're a really good match for Caricus. Okay, go for it. Okay, nothing happened amazing at that funeral, so you need wit. Do we have anybody with really good wit? I mean, yes, but... yes, over here. Marcy has very, very amazing good wit, so I will give that to Marcy. So, pregnancy is over here. After an impressively noisy ordeal involving enough screaming to wake the dead, Adenirix IV brought forth a robust, legitimate girl, leaving Merbermus II limp with pride and exhaustion. Well, you've had 4 babies. I would hope you'd be exhausted. Alright, so, and then to go with the other one, Guinevere. Sure, why not? Alright, so we do have another female. Do we have any other males around here for that? Not really, no. These are the 2 that we have. So, well, 3 that we have. Because we do have Lupine. We could... He's 63, and I just want to get, you know, not that issue. If that makes sense. See, she's just so good at everything. Golia, help, please. Babies. Let's have Gunteld. Thank you, madame. Ooh, lots happening. As Petgit II bid adieu to Mlottin III and began their journey home from the visit, they pleasantly surprised everyone with their unwavering commitment to peace. Okay, so they're peaceful. Baron by decree and purse by accident. Malige, as the master of ceremonies, droned enough egalities. Marcy II conveniently discovered a signed scroll under Hyacinth's chair, making claim to the barony rather unassailable. The gathered nobles squawked as a courtier, tripping on their own velvet, accidentally kicked a forgotten pouch of coins straight into Marcy II's lap. Thus, title and treasure landed together, both by official word and a most fortuitous mishap. Good job. See, I knew she'd be... I knew Marcy would take that without a problem. She just had really good wit. Malige, after Quiricus III serenaded Condell II with a goose-quill lute and a recitation involving 3 riddles, the maiden agreed to get engaged. Okay, nice. Quiricus, I'm gonna have your sister Katya go with. Why are you crying, Petgit? You would think he's dying or something. Ooh, Humphrey, you want to go help with that illness? Somebody's got an illness. Let's... Aeolus, you can go help with that. Okay, so we got nothing else for that. Gilettus. Oh. Would be perfect for Crystal. Do we have anyone else? Pedkit. So far, I think Crystal would be your best. Because they seem to line up really well. And let's send... Who do we want to send with? Ooh, Clara. You go help with that, please. Thank you. Madame. What do we got? In a dazzling display of diplomacy, the courtship in House Crankheimer and the second serenaded Igosi with a charming tale of dragon saving, prompting an engagement. Fabulous. Fabulous, darling. I'm going to send Golia the fourth to go. How did this go? As Carmel lay festering in bed at the House Alistair estate, a servant's wild attempt at leech therapy left a dazzling zigzag scar across their cheek. But, against all bets, Carmel now walks among the living once again. I tried to... Yeah, because she has the edge of the bastard. But I tried to get her married. And the guy, well, didn't seem bothered to marry her just a tete-a-tete. The heir arrival. As the moon hung high in the night sky, the halls of House Alistair were filled with a symphony of labor screams. Excuse me. Golia III proved once again that they are socially inept as they made their way through the delicate process of childbirth. With a few accidental slabs, countless apologies, and a momentary misstep into a chamber pot, Golia III emerged triumphant, holding a baby girl in their arms. The heir has arrived, ladies and gentlemen. Golia just continues making more babies. I have more names, I guess. Let's go Diana. I am not keeping track of which names I'm choosing either. So if I reuse a name, I am sorry, guys. It's so many names to keep track of, and because of the households, it's so much. There's so many people in this household. I would be fine with more breaking off of the household. That'd be nice. Amidst the flutter of House Crankheim's courtship invitation, Clotta II valiantly defended House Alistair's young maiden from the advances of Gilettus II. With each graceful parry, it went up. Clotta earned trust of House Crankheim and dramatically improved the trust of House Crankheim. Nice. Amidst the opulence of the House Crankheim court, Crystal II relentlessly pursued Gilettus II, ultimately charming them with tales of dragon slaying and pie baking. See, now there you go. If you guys give me dragon names or baker names, that would be cool too. That would be awesome. So go Crystal. I'm okay with any names you guys give me because I am going through them as much as I didn't realize how much I was going to go through them. I am going through them now. Ooh, she's not really matching up with anybody. Ooh. She's really not matching up with Humphrey, and I want to get Humphrey married, but they have no chemistry. Zero. But I will say, even though they have no chemistry, I've seen it where literally there's barely any chemistry, and all of a sudden it just works out. So I don't know if that means a whole lot. After a priest with an unfortunate lisp finally pronounced Curicus, which I have trouble pronouncing, and Kundeld II wed a mysterious trunk with silver. Okay. Oh, and already she's sick. What was her health? Oh, pretty bad. Petkit, you can go help with that. Thank you. Alright, how did this go? As the halls of the House Alistair estate echoed with the screams of childbirth, Clotta III finally spelled a squalling bundle of joy. She brought a healthy, legitimate son. Yay! So we now have Sangarius III and Clotta IV. Nice. This family is going pretty good. So, I do want to get Humphrey married, but I don't think it's going to work with her. Either Bud or Bear might work. Let me see. Bear. Or Bud. What's Bud's? Well, I think I'm going to go with Bear on this one. Just because. Don't really have any rhyme or reason. We're getting a lot more sick people, and the health is the problem. I think that's why we're having so much problems. We've just got health going down the tube. Bud, you can go help with that, I suppose. After a stunning display of force, smiles, and cold clammy hands, Ren the Second and Igosi were reluctantly bound in wedlock. And they got apples from an ever-thrifty aunt. Reluctant, but still married. So I'm okay with that. Ooh. A purse dropped, no vows forgotten. Good, just as vows were exchanged. The incident was declared an omen of prosperity. Giletus II and Crystal II sealed their union with broad grins and a heavier coin purse. So Crystal is now married. Fabulous. Yay, good job, Crystal. I would like to get... Where is she? My brain's trying to remember where everybody is. I would like to get Carmel married, but... Things are not working out well. My liege confounding the grim predictions of every servant, and even the doctor. Lupine demanded a cauldron of bottled boiled nettles and a diet of garlic, miraculously rising from bed just as the estate was dividing up their best socks. Ooh. I'm also noticing one thing. Give me 1 second. Sorry. Ignore that part. I will cut that out. Alright, Clatta, you go deal with that. Anybody able to do this one? Or is it only Clatta? No? Okay, we do have Burmese. And you bring your wife with you, please. You are doing a duel. Let's undo line. Okay. Let this go. The suitor's chaotic nocturnal serenade in the shadowy garden of House Maliavitor. Bear the Third, Salister serenaded Renor II with flute that may or may not have been borrowed from a nearby minstrel. The tuneful racket, barely discernible as music, somehow charmed Renor II into agreeing to an engagement, perhaps dazzled by the sheer audacity. Meanwhile, the chaperone, the Gotboffist II, nodded approvingly, believing this cacophonous spectacle had surely impressed their liege lord. Sure. Oops, guess we're not paused as much as I thought we were. Ooh, yay, finally. My liege in a masterclass of rational thinking. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Bloody hell. Ah! Dang it. Igosi, he just got married. They didn't even have time to have a kid before she got into a stupid duel. Ayah! Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna have you try for a liege. I just don't care right now. I'm so upset. I am so irritated, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just irritated. Keeps happening. That's why I don't like duels. They're so annoying and frustrating. Because that crap happens. Okay, so there's more. I figured there was more. I was like, there's always got to be more. Alright, I'm going to send you to go help with that then. Alright, so I am going to put Humphrey in here. So he can have the best chance possible. Now, who else am I going to send? You mind? So we have 3 men, 3 women. So if I send a girl, I think it'll be evened out. Okay. So I think that's what we're going to do. I kind of want to send Carmel because I was really trying to get her married. Yeah, let's send Carmel. Okay. So we evened it out. We truly evened it out. We have 4 women and 4 men in this. See, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4 men. Yeah, so, okay. So there's 4 and 4. Oh, who was being swindled? Who was attempted at being swindled? I need to know. Who was it? Oh, Marcy was... Somebody was trying to steal from Marcy? Dude, Marcy is too smart for that crap. Marcy was just like, screw you, I ain't got none of that. You ain't stealing this crown. I just earned that crown. I'm sorry. Don't mind that. I'm not trying to be... I'm not being racist. I'm just that... I don't know. I don't believe that's the voice coming out of her, but it's just the voice I had in my head. I'm sorry. In a chaotic world of noble rivalries and power plays, Crystal II divide expectations, peacefully brought a healthy girl into the world. Go, Crystal. And it's probably going to be named Crystal. Yep, Crystal III. So I'm not going to rename it. Setting out to collect dues across the house to lands, Clotta the Third found peasants miraculously allergic to taxes. So we got a little bit, and then she died. Wow. And Humphrey's going to her funeral. So I think we should also have Clotta the Fourth go to her grandmother's funeral because it's her grandma. So we also, okay, nothing happened there, I figured. And then did anything happen over here? No, it's not done yet. Okay, now it's done. While collecting tolls, Wilburmus II refused to enter. Sorry. Let me try that again. While collecting tolls, Wilburmus II refused to enter 3 entire villages after spotting a black goat and a crooked scarecrow. Really? Sure. Count of King's Rest. Interesting name. Malige, the jubilant wedding bear the third, and Renoir the second exchange vows, blissfully unaware the calamity to follow. Meanwhile, a mischievous pigeon. Oh, I love those pigeons. Oh, come up with pigeon names too. That's kind of funny. Mischievous pigeons dive-bombed bear the second with a well-aimed pastry. Maybe we should name someone Pigeon, just for the heck of it. I'm sorry. I'm having too much fun with all these goat pigeons. It's too funny. Okay, so far Rose would be perfect, or the 2 twins over here. Not really those 2, but either one of those 2 would be perfect. What is Rose? I'm going to go with Rose on this one, just because, and Lupine's going to go with Malige, amidst the laborious groans and the anxious pacing of Sangarius, the second Clotta the Third quietly delivered a healthy, legitimate boy. Which probably means it's going to be Sangarius, or did we already have a Sangarius? We already had a Sangarius. We now have Athernman? No, we're not keeping that name. We gotta come up with a different name, guys. Alright, let's find one. How about Arthur? Like Arthur Pendragon. Yeah, it sounds good. Oh my gosh, this is such a big family. Like, to get the whole family in, I have to zoom out this far. And if I do this, it still doesn't, that doesn't change much. Wow. This is too big. Somebody build a castle. Please, somebody build a castle. I'm going to have you help with that because you're really good. Malige, after weeks of coughing up more phlegm than a tavern wench's tankers, Condell finally succumbed to illness. Are you kidding me? Why does everybody keep getting sick? The health is so bad. I'm going to have you go help. The health is so bad. Ooh, he's a cutie. Is he married? Oops. Come on, pull it up. Relationships, please. Oh, he's married to a queen? Are you kidding me? Oh. What household this is? Sorrow got a queen? Wow. Dude. If we could get that crown, that'd be nice, you know? I'm gonna send, let's send Petkit the second to go, just because they have pretty good stats, I guess? I guess it's stats. Amidst swirling masks and more awkward dancing than a barnyard at moonrise, Carmel found themselves paired with Alwibermus the second. What? They love this name. Burmis. They love putting Burmis on the end of a lot of names. Seeing an engagement before the punch even ran out, House Alistair left clutching a hefty crate of rare spices, courtesy of a mysterious wager. He's not got a title. Darn it. Oh, okay, so he's probably going to have blonde hair? No, I think he's got red hair. The Grain Sack Betrothal and Other Mishaps. I don't think I've seen this one. My liege, while the last waltz limped to its pitiful conclusion, Humphrey VIII Alistair found their hand unceremoniously matched with Empty the Second Malevitor, all thanks to a misplaced tally-stone and a bored scribe. To celebrate this new engagement, a masked courier wheeled in a bulging sack of rutabagas, misdelivered from House Malevitor's kitchens, and promptly declared a bridal dowry by the ever-practical staff. I need to know. Oh, nope. Oh, but it is Patreon. That's cool. Empty is Patreon. Oh, well, her mother's cute. Her mother's cute. So maybe she'll be cutie. I'm going to have Steberus go to that. Who can we get to do that? Crystal, you're poor at that, so it's not going to go well. Do we have anyone who's really good at this? Other than the usual suspects, apparently. My liege, after a marathon of dull poetry and wilted flowers at the courtship, in the second, managed to secure a liege the second Seymour's hand, though a liege accepted only after sighing loud enough to rattle the stained glass windows. They look so cute together. Like, look at the pair. They're cute. He's gloomy. Oh, well, that sucks. All right, so we have plenty of engagements. So I'm going to send you and... Ooh, I'm going to send you just because... Okay, so, Massawin, what's your wit? Crap. What's your wit? Crap. That's what his wit is. Crap. You guys are not going to have any more kids, are you? I mean, thing is if she dies, we could possibly have more kids, but they're just not having any more kids. And it's not that they're not chaste or anything. They just had one, and they're like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm done. I don't know why. Well, Renora might be good. I could also give it back to the person that, won it last time, Marcy, but I think Marcy's busy. Oh, Humphrey might be able to take it. Humphrey might be good. What's hers? Charisma? How's her charisma? Oof, pretty high. I don't think Humphrey would be able to win past her, possibly. I need really good. This is actually pretty okay. Curricus might work. Legat Belfast. Bud would probably be good too. Ooh, Guntail, but I would love to pick Guntail, but she's not having any more kids, and it's really bothering me. They just haven't had any more kids. I had one kid, and he died. I'm gonna give it to Renora and see how that goes. Oh no, Bud died. Idoda, you can go. Anything else? Nothing. Okay. Alright, how did this go? After weeks of coughing up more phlegm than a tavern bunch has tankards, Crurix unfortunately succumbed. Oh, Countess of Brightwater. I'm sorry. But it means Humphrey the Seventh can get remarried. Oh, please let this be good. Astonishingly, he's the 8th, yeah, and Adus both managed to miss each other with every bolt. Okay, good. And someone else died. Fabulous. Amidst a whirlwind of giggles and fluttering eyelashes of the courtship, Rose dazzled Fireman the Second with tales of House Salister's irresistible charm and economic prospects. Spit and Fireman the Second agreed to a betrothal, thus boosting House Sorrowroar's creating clout, and that name is... Woo! Oh, and they picked Blossom to go? Fascinating. Let's go Wilfrida to go to that one. Oh, this is for Countess of Ravencroft, so it would go to her. I'm wondering, she is a countess, hers is wit, and her wit is poop. And for us to get one, it would be a more wit. I'm actually going to send Humphrey in here, see if he can get one. And now we have Evatinus, which his charisma is poor, but his health and fortitude, well, his health is much better. So I could do Penny, or Humphrea, or Kelly, anybody else that I could do. I actually believe that one of these young ladies would be perfect. I'm actually going to go with Humphrea, because she looks like she would be a very good match. And I shall send Logothpophus to go help with that. Cruricus, do I have Cruricus? And of course, right, I have to get him married off too. Fabulous. Let's go to the funeral. I am really having a hard time marrying him off now. Oh, so much at once. With a grin wider than the treasury doors, Renaud II paraded around the hall, loudly insisting that late Clotta II's shiny count title belonged to them. A miracle of miracles, the master of ceremonies plopped the coronet right onto Renaud II's head. Yay! Good job, Renaud. She's going to have 3 titles to give out. So, who was Condelled? Wait, we had a Condelled who passed away. Yeah, right here. Condelled II. So this is her mother trying to... So hers is charisma. She's got decent charisma. Ooh, Jason, you're very good at charisma. I'm going to have you do that. And yes, I know I'm taking him away from having babies, but they haven't had a baby already, so give it a minute. As the halls of House Alistair stayed echoed with the screams of childbirth. I'm not trying to be mean, guys. Gristle II heroically brought forth a healthy, legitimate baby girl, defying the pain and insults hurled at the nurses. Violettus II couldn't be prouder. See, these two are going at it. Like, they're just like, we got it. I'm sorry if I'm being weird. I am being very weird. I'm sorry. Sorry if I hit my mic. We need a new name. What about Roxy? Did we already do Roxy? I don't think we did Roxy. Just to let you know, a fun fact about me, I named my car Roxy, so she's red. I named her Roxy because I wanted to. I thought it fit. After a stunning display of 4 smiles and cold clammy hands, Humphrey the Ninth and Empty the Second were reluctantly bound in wedlock. And a never thrifty aunt brought mediocre apples. During the wedding of Humphrey the Ninth and Empty the Second, an inebriated servant mistakenly dropped a heavy pouch. Okay. But, that's really cute. I love, like, the little, like, I think that's a squirrel or a mouse, and then that's, like, a chipmunk or something. That's really cute. I like that. That's adorable. My liege, in a union sealed with far too many toasts, when the second and liege, the second wed beneath banners of House Alistair, only to discover that House Safemore packed their chests with enough jewels. Oh, that's fine. More for us. After the priest finished the world's longest sermon, Carmel Alistair and Alwa Burmese II exchanged vows so sweet even the party crashers shed a tear and everybody grew cavities, sealing their union while servants scrambled to keep the wild geese from the wedding cake. I'm happy. She finally got married. Now, hopefully, she can have a legitimate kid. Not that there's anything wrong with that. But, still. To marry him off, you need a legitimate. Well, you two got going quick. Yes. Get it. Go at it. Yes. Oh, I could send Rebelge to go help. Maybe it'll give her a little bit of ready to be like, now I need to help my man get some. I'm really adding weird voices. I'm sorry, guys. Oh my gosh, this is Billy of House Billy Tor. Oh my gosh. If we had Maliava? I think that's who it was. Diresia was for that one. Sorrow. I don't know who was House of Sorrow for. Who was that one? There's that one. This one. Rover. How did it become? Oh, Rover. Okay. And then Safemore, I think it was Femme. Right? I think Safemore was Femme. Yeah, Safemore was Femme. Lily Tor was Lily. The Sarroor was the one that was a little confusing to me. Maliava was that one. Billy was that one. Diresia was that one. And then Billy Tor was Kim? Oh, no, wait. I'm sorry. That's just that. So, interesting. Okay, that works. All right, so this dude, Billy, is he married? No? No? Well, I mean, not anymore. He's also 58. So we could... Oh, you don't look healthy, bud. We could send a female to go. Possibly. And it could end well. So I'm going to send Kaylee. See how well that ends. So, let's see. So they need wit. They don't have a huge amount of wit. Bud has more wit, but not charisma, which is what he needs. That sounds about right for Bud. Again, I could give it to Golia. Let's try Golia this time. See how well that works. All right, let's see what we can do now. Oh my gosh, there's so much going on, guys. Okay, you can actually have your mom? Wait, is that your mom? Who's your mom? No, parent. Yeah, that's your mom. Okay. Have your mom help you. Alright, so what do we got going on around here? After Humphrea serenaded Evatinus II with an impromptu ballad about goats and an inheritance, the bachelor from House Krenkheim eagerly agreed to an engagement. The court cheered, no doubt relieved to see such enterprising spirit from a guest. Good job, sweetie. I'm going to send Hyacinth with you. Nothing happened there. Anything else that I possibly need to go check out? Oh, this video has gotten really far. All right, so I'm going to leave it there. We shall see what happens further on. We do finally have, maybe I should go until we have this. I want to see if we have another boy. So I'm going to go until Humphrey's baby. Haha, perfect timing. Someone died. Dang it. Oh, yeah, his death. In a rare display of tranquility, sat serenely, paying respects with a calm demeanor while avoiding the priest's sermon. Okay, that went okay. Malige, as the priests proclaimed their union, Rose exchanged vows with Phaimon II, and in a flourish only the truly committed could muster, dispatched Iowetta with a dagger hidden beneath a bouquet. Who says weddings lack excitement? Okay, remember in the last one, my name did the same things. It does not matter what household she's in. Oh, this is so funny. It's like any household I put Rose in, she's so cutthroat. I don't understand why she's so cutthroat. The girl she's willing to cut anybody she possibly can, girl. As thunder crashed and nurses flailed about, Empty II survived a perilous pregnancy, but the baby did not. I was hoping. I was saving this. I was going to go longer so I could find out. Coin purse, compensation, compromise. After a lengthy debate involving 3 huffy uncles, 2 ancient scrolls, and a suspiciously heavy purse, Bud II quietly slipped into Bud's empty seat. As the master of ceremonies waved a crumpled list, a pouch of coins for smooth succession found its way into Bud II's hands. Aenora from House Safemore attempted to object, but tripped over their own words, and a stray candlestick. Count corpse in a convenient coronation! More death! The grand coronation barely concluded before Rosawin IV dragged a confused Condelled Safemore behind the tapestries and ensured they would never trouble anyone again. Yeah, her daughter died, and now she's dead. Good Lord, what have we done in this household? Oh, my word. This household kills everybody. Everybody. Countless aspirations. Just one, Krurix II. Just as the crowd began eyeing the buffet with ill-disguised hunger, Erilla leapt atop a barrel, led a raucous chorus, and juggled candlesticks while reciting ancient laws. Amidst the spectacle, Krurix II Salister presented an ancient scroll and claimed the vacant title. The nobles nodding as if deciphering runes, thus House Salister's name now lingers on more lips than the salmon moose. Well, did we get it? Krurix II. Yeah, I think she's one of ours. Cool. I'm sorry, there's too many names in this household. I am trying to keep track of everyone, and it's just so many. Who died? Oh, Lupine! Well, he lasted for a long time, and Lupine II's already going to go to his funeral, so wow. I'm going to send Wilbur. All right, so now we're going to end it here, guys. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, it's still huge. We lost some people. We lost Queen Iria um to House Diresia because she was a part of that one, and didn't really bring the branch down very much. So, hoy vey. But we've got plenty more. Humphrey the eighth or ninth is married. They attempted to have a kid once. They will probably keep doing it. But, they attempted to have one, didn't work out. We've had a little bit of, bastard children. So, her father is, Elnard. And yet the one that her mom married was Elwa Burmis. So, yeah, it's intriguing. It's fun. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like my content, please give me a subscribe. If you're not already subscribed, it really does help my channel. I'm trying to get to 100 and we're at 91, so we are so close. We are 9 away? Yeah, 9 away. I was trying to do math in my head. We are 9 away from 100. I am so looking forward to 100. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do for 100, but I want to celebrate some way. And I really want to thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you guys had an amazing time. I hope you guys enjoyed all the chaos that's been happening. And I will keep doing this series. This one's going to go for as long as we can because I want to see how long Humphrey can go. Because he's our, progenitor. Yeah, I think that's what they call him. He's the namesake that's continued down. Let's keep it up. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you guys had a wonderful day. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day wherever you are. And I will see you guys all next time. Bye.